Hi everybody, hope you're well. This video was requested by Cedere. This is an update of my daily schedule. So quite a few things have changed for me. I haven't got as much time to spend on Howrse now, so I really have to prioritize some things. I don't usually get to EP hunt every day like I did before, but I do still tend to make sure that if I am going to EP hunt, I always check my Shenma first. And you can see I haven't got my Shenma bonus for this particular occasion, but I've sort of separated my tabs here. There's been a lot of horses that I was talking about. I think in my last time I was talking about I was training them en masse, and I'm still doing that sometimes when I get a chance, but that's quite rare now. So I've split my farms of AP hunters. These are all ones with Hypnos blankets, so I don't have to board any of them. And because I've got Bucephalus now, which is great, I can actually board all of the ones that need an EC whenever they need to be re-EC'd. So I think all of these ones at the moment are all okay. I don't think anything's come out of the ECs at all. Okay, just one. But to reboard, if there was more than that, then I just have to use Bucephalus for that. And then I can do that. So that's been really great. So much easier. That is like, if I have to say, out of all the divines we've ever got, that is actually one of the nicest things actually to have. It's just the ability to board so many. Just saves such a huge amount of time, and it means that I can AP hunt now and maybe spend 20 minutes or maybe 15 minutes to do some AP hunters. And I'm hoping, because I don't have so much time to play Howrse at the minute, I'm kind of getting to AP hunt when I have time or when I get Shaman bonus, and hopefully build up my APs again for future use, and I'm able to spend more time on the game again. So I've kind of reduced down to one main team, and the rest I'm kind of blopping for occasionally whenever I have time, but not too much other than that. My EC, I haven't really done anything with my EC ever since I got it to 100 boxes and 100 jars and 100 water shocks and so forth. It's just kind of sitting there. I haven't really been bothering much on that respect. I'm happy enough it's got 60 lessons, and I'm just, every once in a while I'll do a new skiller to make sure it stays there. But I'm not bothered with it remotely. Loving the new promo because I don't care remotely about getting the divine. So I know a couple of people have been complaining that obviously what it offers you is kind of rubbish. You get once a year, but it's so nice to feel like I don't need to worry about it for once, and it's just something I don't need to be concerned about. Although having said that, I did forget to board horses earlier, or sorry, not to enter horses yet in the last leg, so I've lost points there, which was a bit stupid. I think I've lost 600 points or more from that, so I'm hoping that's not gonna come back later and make me regret that. But I'm actually reasonably pleased with the progress I've made so far in this promo. And one thing which I completely was just blown away by, for months and months and months, I have not got a hop off an Xanthos. And then on 6th of November I got one, on the 20th I got two, and then 2 days later I got one again. So I have to say that stroking the less popular one seems to be working so far. I'm trying to make sure that I stroke those every day now, because I'm like, okay, we can build up hops with this and possibly use it for a promo in future and save me passes, which would be fantastic. Hopefully, as long as I don't start that whole Titans challenge and silly other stuff with. I guess with the rest of my horses, I still make sure to do my divines every day because I want my diamonds, because then I can use those for the creations. I think that the main thing for me at the minute is maintaining my creation for retired golden apple coats, because that took a really long time to get that. I want to keep that going, so I'm just slowly continuing with that. I'm trying to get my passes back up, which has been really, really difficult ever since Tormenta. Like, Tormenta really destroyed my pass reserve, and it's been really difficult to get those back up. I think I'm on 7 at the minute. But Tormenta, yeah. In hindsight, I shouldn't have even bothered with her. I just about got Bucephalus having sent so many horses to heaven and so forth. I think I probably need to, I think a couple of the areas if I really wanted to focus on, I think getting myself more pass horses to age on, I think is going to be a big one. And hopefully that will help me maintain, because I'm getting to a point where I'm going to have to renew my VIP next month, and I'm going to need passes to do that. So they're going to have to come from somewhere, whether I get them from sending horses to heaven or selling horses. It's going to have to be one or the other. But that's just kind of a general update on my game at the moment, and where it's at, and hopefully what I'm going to continue to do with it. So thank you to cedere for requesting the video, and I hope you have a day.